St. Louis and Bristol Land on the black table. Peyton with the win on the blue table. Now we need the Renee and Ambrin on the blue table.
Ready, go!
Bristol Land with the win. I'm gonna need some batteries for this fight. And then he's out. Try to like the enemy. Never mind. We are good. All right, who you got? Blue table. Check. Let's go in. Brian Martin at the table right now. Amber with the win on the blue table. We need Michelle of Peyton on the blue table. Revenge from last night. Oh, he did get a little bit of a nice start there. Both these guys even. Bristol Lancy's got a little bit more back pressure. Both of them, finger lock. Man, looks like coming on top on the finger rocking. I'm guessing. This person here, we got the fingers up, knocking, lines off the ramp on the You can leave that stand on that side of the table, yes. Peyton with the win on the blue table. Now we need Ambrin and Maria Peterson on the blue table. I said I want to get things running smoothly on the two tables before I dial the third one. I have two rushes. Turn up your hearing aid, man.
Ready, go!
nice hit there by Martinet, hanging on. It's all arm power there, arm and fingers. He got to sort of drive that right down to the pin. Chris Valance with the win. Brian Martinet has a minute, and then he'll pull St. Louis. We got a war going on. Maria Peterson gets the shoulder in, takes the win. Now, Renee Michelle. Renee Michelle on the blue table. I'm going to call Zane and Brian to the table, but Brian has 1 minute. Winner was Renee. Oh, she's wearing the wrong shirt. Renee with the win. Now we need Maria and Ambrin. Maria. No. Hold on.
Ready to go.
Just hang on here a second, folks. That was... We're going to the straps on the blue table. Hold that match on table, the blue table. Patrick Callan. Hold that match. This is he. Okay, I'm hallucinating. We're good to go. Brian with the win. St. Louis takes third place. Now we need Chris Gallant and Brian Marginet on the black table. On deck, Peyton and Maria Peterson. After this 165 class is done on the black table, we're going to go to amateurs on the black. Kieran Hicks, Seth Bathlet, Martin Masquerade. I got 3 people in the left-hand 150 amateurs. If I missed anybody, come and see me. Maria Peterson with the win. Renee and Ambrin. Blue table, Renee and Ambrin. Escalante. Winner and champion, Brian and Martinez, second place. Third place goes to St. Louis. You guys want to come over here and get your medals, good stuff. Dustin Rasmussen. Okay, so we're going to go to the amateurs. All right, amateur 150 on the black table, Karen Hicks and Seth Bartlett. Crystal Ann, come get your medal, please. Peyton and Amber, gets a minute. We need Karen Hicks and Seth Bartlett. Edmonton Street, Mathlow. Maybe it's Seth Mathlow and Karen Hicks. Never mind. It's Seth Bartlett, Cordell, Mathlet, Mathlow, and Martin Mesquara. Karen Hicks will take on the loser of this match. Ring down the match on the blue table, going to the shot now. Whoa, big hit there right to the pin pad by Seth. He takes the win on that one. Now we need Kieran and Martin. Kieran and Martin to the black table. Kieran and Martin will get 1 minute. Amber with the win on that one. She's going to face Maria Peterson in the final. So it's Maria Peterson and Amber draws. Amber gets 1 minute. Right now we have Kieran and Martin up there on the black table. We'll be starting the throws fairly soon.
Go!
I need the winner to come see me. Winner here is going to be second in the finals. We're going to have it on the blue team at 1 foul on Peterson. Here's over there. Big foul on the black table here. I'm gonna go through the left arm pro class, left arm, pay attention. Jacob Lee, Stefan Aru, Anna Bodwell. And Hicks with the win on the right black table. Seth Bartow and Karen Hicks. Karen gets 1 minute. So Jacob Lee, Steph Haru, Adam Bodwell, Daniel Barrett, Justin Rasmussen, Jack Monroe, Jerome Blackmore, Thomas Ford. Did I miss anybody in the throw? 150 left. Maria Peterson, Cameron Draw, Peyton Pickering, could you come over and get your medal, please, over here by the banner there, sir? We got banner.
All right. Fist. Here we go.
On the blue table, we're going to switch the masters back over there where they belong. 3 competitors, Brad Prince, Jeremy Espy, Kirk Libanov. We're going to left, yep. We're going to start with Brad Prince and Jeremy Espy on the blue table. Seth Bartlett, Karen Hicks, Martin Mascara. Come get your medals, please. Just for me. I'm going to call the names out of 175-pound left arm class in the amateur. Luke Patterson, Michael Rasmussen, Aaron Rutten, Dan Pickering, Syrian Duplico, Surgeon Miraganda, Nicholas Botano, Ethan Bellamy, Mike Careyman, Ashton Cardinal Stewart, Dimitro Falanon, and Alex Rowe. Did I miss anyone? Kirk and Jeremy on the blue table, please. Winner of the Masters 166-pound class, Brad Prince. Come get your medal, Brad.
Next round. 290?
The 200-pound class. All right, Masters, over 200 pounds. Brian Parliament, Jeremy Dross, Pete Durning, Jesse Martini, Terry Taylor, Travis Robertson. Did I miss anyone? If I did, get up here because we're going to start this right away. Brian Parliament and Jeremy Dross on the blue table, please. Brian Parliament, Jeremy Dross on table number blue. On deck, Pete Durning, Jeffrey Martini. Luke Patterson and Michael Rasmussen to the black table, please. Men's Pro Open Class. Ilya Belayev, Dustin Howden, Sean Crowther, Helen Howden, Jared Freeman, Mitchell Peters, Terry Taylor, Bill Yu, Terry Caddison. Did I miss anyone of the pros? Open right arm. All right, did I not miss anybody? Well, we're going to start on the red table with the pros. Isla, William, and Justin Howden. On deck, Mitchell Peters and Terry Taylor. Winner was Jeremy. Now we need Mitchell Peters, Terry Taylor on the blue table. Oh, sorry. Hang on the blue table, stop the blue table. We need Pete Durning and Jesse Martini on the blue table. Mitchell Peters, Terry Taylor on deck on the red table, sorry.
Wait to fire me up and then take me out of
Now we need Aaron Rudin and Dan Pickering on the black table. Howden with the win on the red table. Now we need Mitchell Peters, Terry Taylor on the red table. On deck on the red tables, women's brother, go out. On deck. On the blue table will be Terry Taylor and Jeremy Gross.
Ready, go!
Mitchell Peters with a win. Mitch with a win. Sean Crowder going out. Who won that last match, Aaron? They won. That's there. Jay Frankie and Mike Perriman on the black table, please. Who won between Pete and Jesse? Butcher. Jesse with a win over there. Now we need Terry Taylor, Jeremy Gross. We're going to the referee's grip on the pro table. On deck on the pro table, Jared Freeman. And Mitchell Peters. Terry Taylor, Jeremy Gross, and blue table. We're going to tie these guys together on the red table. On deck on the black table, Demetrio Poland, Matt Limoglu.
Good job, Perry. Go. That's shot.
So Jesse on deck on the blue table will be Jeffrey and Travis.
Retire, Marty. Have you cooking? Stay tight.
Dimitri and Matthew. Matthew Lamone, Dimitri Moleonian, yep, that's you.
Not shot.
Howard with the win on the pro table. Jared Freeman, Mitchell Peters. You're still going to war on that blue table over there. You're starting a new one up here on the red table. Alex Road and Sarah Malco. On next, there. Mitch Peters with a win on the pro table. Now we need Phil Yu and Yuri Kazakhstan. Yuri Kazakhstan. Phil Yu. Jeremy Gross with the win on the blue table. Now we need Jesse and Travis. Jesse Martinez, Travis Robertson. Now we need Sergey Muraganam and Nicholas Mohanlato. I'm going to be taking some language courses, saying that words. Phil Yu and Yuri Kazakhstan. Yuri and Phil on the red table. On the red table. Jesse for the win on the blue table. Pete Journey, Terry Taylor on the blue table. We need Phil Yu and Yuri. Right. Right. What's your name? Ashton Stewart and Luke Patterson on the black table.
On the red again.
Phil Yu. Is that you? It's called Phil Yu. And Yuri. Okay. Phil Yu. Are you in the house? 30 seconds. Phil Yu. Red table. When your class is up, do not leave. Aaron and Mike to the black table, please. What's going on there on the blue table? There, this could be a good match. AA Ron against Mike Redding. What's your name? Winner, you're in. Okay, sit up at the table right now. Do not leave this area again. Am I gonna wait for you? You're out. Keep turning for the winner of the blue table. Brian Perlman, Travis Robertson. On the blue table. Dimitri and Sergej on the black table. Yuri's gonna win on the red table. Terry Taylor and Ilya.
Priest here.
Jared and Phil on deck on the pro table. Travis with the win on the blue table. Tony, Jeremy, and Jesse on the blue table. We're going to one elbow foul on Terry Taylor on the red table. Sergej and Ethan Bellamy. On deck on the pro table, Jared and Phil. One elbow foul on Ilya. Jeremy and Jesse on the blue table. On deck is Matthew Limoges and Alex Rode on the black table. You are on deck. Jared and Phil is on deck on the red table. Pete and Travis are on deck on the blue table.
Started the previous fight. Nice screw up, just screw up.
Matthew Limoges and Alex Rode. to the table. Somebody sounds like they got fucked on that. Jerry Taylor, I think. Ilya with the win on the pro table. Jared and Phil on the table now. Jared Freeman and Phil Bisfield. Okay, Jared's the winner. Phil's an amateur. Alex with the win. Dan Pickering and Jay Frankie onto the black table. Ilya and Sean Crowder on the pro table. On deck on the pro table is Justin and Dylan. Howard Brothers on the table.
I didn't say that. Sometimes one can see another.
Aaron and Nicholas on the black table, please. On deck, Michael, Rasmussen, and Dimitro. We need Jeremy and Travis on the blue table. Hey Butcher, can you come see me? Michael Rasmussen and Dimitro Paulo on the black table. Sean Crowder in the win. We need Brian Parliament and Yuri to the table. Sorry, boys. You guys be on deck. Brian and Yuri on the pro table. We got Brian and Yuri. Here he comes. Winner here will go to the finals to meet Jesse. National Cardinal Alex Road. On deck in this class. On deck, Ethan and Jay Frankie. We're going to the strap throne table. Ashton Stewart, you have 20 seconds. Good stuff. On deck, Ethan Bellamy and Jay Frankie. Jeffrey and Travis for the finals on the blue table. Travis has a minute. Alex with the win on the black table. Now we need Ethan and Jay Frankie. Ryan with the win.
Okay, just a little bit wrist here. Wrist this way, wrist.
Now Dylan and Dustin. Dustin Dylan. On deck will be Mitch and Brian. Murray, where are you? Let's see what the win on that one. On deck, Jared Freeman and Yuri. Jay Frankie with the win. Luke Patterson and Mike Steve on the black table. Travis got a minute on the blue table. One elbow foul on Mick. Hold on. Elbow foul on Mitch. Bruce and McNair up on the back table. Travis and Jesse on the red table. Mitch and Brian on the red table. Brian with the win on the phone table. Now we need Jared Freeman and Yuri. Yuri, come here for a second, buddy. Jared and Yuri. On deck, Mitch and Sean. Sarah and Sergey. Sarah and Sergey. We're going to the strap for the third table. Alex and Nicholas are on deck on the black table. Mitch and Sean are on deck on the red table. And we're into the final on the blue table. We're going to the straps on the black table. Happy Valentine's Day, all you beautiful people out there. It was supposed to be that at the beginning. Yes. Travis taking Jesse down to the B-side with him. They're going to be back. 1 minute for them to rest up. After this Masters class, over 200 on the blue table, will be going to the women's right arm. Call out the names. We've got a match here on that table. The win. Here are your ladies in the ladies' right arm over 150. Maria Griffith, Rhodey DeWall, Peyton Pickering, Renee DeWall, Cameron Dross, Michelle Collins, Brianna Jensen, Maria Peterson, Jamie Curry. Jared Freeman, where are you? Did you win that last match? No, Yuri won. Yuri won. Nitro and Jay Frankie on deck on the black table. Now we need Dylan and Yuri. Dylan and Yuri on the blue table. The winner was, who's the winner? Nicholas with the win on the black table. Now we need Dimitro and Jay Frankie on the black table. Travis with the win on the pro table, on the masters table. Travis first place, Jesse second place, Jamie third place. Come on over to the other side and get your medals, please, guys. Justin and Brian on deck on the low table. Jeremy Jeffrey. T-Bob.
Just roll your wrist here. Ready, go!
On the blue table, Maria Griffin and Rody DeWall. Blue table, Maria and Rody. We got one elbow foul on Dylan. Red table. You're in Dylan. And we got a winner on the black table. Dimitro with the win on the black table. Now on the black table, can we have Sarhit and Nicholas? Nick and Sarhit on the black table. Maria and Rudy, table on the blue table. Maria Griffith, Rudy DeWall. Edmonton versus Calgary on the blue table. Rudy DeWall. Rudy from Raff, anyone knows here, Rudy. There she is. All right, we're against the strap now. Right arm on the blue table. Right arm on the blue table. We got a match here, Sarhit and Nick Donato, and we got Yuri and Dylan, red table. We got strap matches on the black table, strap match on the red table. On deck on the red table, Justin and Brian on deck on the red table. Maria with the win on the blue table. Can we get Peyton and Renee? Peyton and Renee DeWall. Blue table. All right, let's make some noise for these arm wrestlers. Let's make some noise. All right, there we go. Get behind your pullers here. All these athletes, some of them coming a long ways to pull today. On deck on the black table, Luke Madison and Dimitro. Nicholas Donato with the win on the black table. Dylan with the win on the red table. Yuri with the win on the red table. Yuri with the win. Justin and Brian, red table. This is the A side on the red table. Luke and Dimitro, black table. On deck on the blue table, Ambrin and Michelle Collins. Ambrin Ross, Michelle Collins on deck, blue table. On deck on the red table, Sean and Yuri on deck, red table. We got a winner, Dustin Holton. Dustin is now in the final, undefeated. Sean and Yuri on the red table. On brother, Yuri Scheitze. Dawaj. Peyton with the win. All the way from Saskatchewan. We got Amber and Michelle. Amber and Michelle, blue table, please. Amber and Michelle. And the semi-final on the red table, we got Luke with the win on the black table. Semi-final on the red table, winner will move on to face us in the final. On deck on the blue table, Brianna and Maria Griffin. On deck on the blue table, and then we got Amber with the win on the blue table. Mike and Sanjay on the black table. This is the east side on the black table. You got strap match on the red table. Then we get Brianna and Maria Griffith, the blue table. Brianna and Maria Griffith on the blue table. Strap match here. Oh no, we got a foul on Thursday. On deck on the blue table, we got Maria Peterson and Jamie Green. Maria Peterson and Jamie on deck on the blue table. And we got a winner, and Mike with the win. Mike's on the east side. Mike stays undefeated. Can we get Nick and Luke? Nicholas and Luke, black table. This is the B-side quarterfinal on the black table. Sean Crowther with the win on the red table. Sean Crowther is now on the B-side final, facing Dustin Houghton. Oh, Sean and Brian. Sorry, it's a semifinal. Sean and Brian, semifinal. Strap match on the blue table. The judge has put the mouthpiece in his mouth. He's ready to go. Oh, we're going to win here, black table, and it's Nicholas Bonado with the win. Now, Nicholas, you are in the semifinal.
Brian.
Sanjay and to the black table, yeah. This is the semi-final on the black table. Winner will move on to face Mike in the final on the black table. And we got Sean Crowther and the judge on the red table. Can we get Maria Peterson and Jamie? Oh, there we go, they're on there. Rudy and Renee is on deck on the blue table. And I think we got Maria Peterson with the win on the blue table. And we got Rudy and Renee. I believe we've got family members pulling here, both from the same club on the blue table. We've got Ram versus Ram on the blue table, and Red Deer versus Red Deer. Sean Crowther moves on to the final B-side. Brian takes third place. Renee with the win on the blue table. Then we got Brianna and Jamie. on the blue table.
Rotate, rotate. Let's go! Still doing.
Mike and Sedgwick Sergeant for the final. Renee and Michelle on the blue table. Final in the pro class. John Crowder, Bill, Austin Houghton. We're going to the straps on the black table. This is the finals of the pro open class up there right now. On the red table, Sean Crowder, Justin Houghton. Who's it going to be? Peyton and Ambrose. Winner champion Justin Houghton. Sean Crowder, third place. Brian Carlin, third place. You guys want to go over here and get a picture by the on your handle? Good job. Peyton Ambrose to the blue table. Peyton Ambrose, we're going to have a little break for referees here on the red table. On deck, Maria. We need Peyton and Ambrose right now. Sergeant 1, so these guys will be back for B-side final. On deck of the blue table is Maria. Justin, Sean, and Brian, you want to come over for your medals? Are here now. Sergeant and Mike to the black table for the finals. We have Ambrose and Peyton on the blue table. On deck on the blue table is going to be Maria.
Good. Shoulder. Seven. Raise. 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 One warning. Raise. Raise. Raise.
Hammerman again. Maria up there. On deck will be Peyton and Jamie on deck. Maria Peterson with the win. Now we need Peyton and Jamie on the blue table. We're gonna take a break on the black table and the red table and finish up on the blue table in around 10 minutes. On deck, Renee and Michelle. We got a war going on the blue table. Mike, Sergette, and Nicholas, please come up for your medals, please. Renee and Michelle to the blue table. Amber and Marie Peterson on deck. Renee with the win. Amber and Maria. On deck, Maria Griffith and Renee. Amateur 200-pound left-hand class, Sean Pickering, Nathaniel Watson, Jack Dennis, Gavin Gardner, Luke, Wash, Navashon, Vlad Hudson, Kirk Beemore, Noah Tola, Atticus Lou, Ryan Horkoff, Cohen, Bilawachuk, Stefan Nagami, and
Is this your class? Did you hear your name?
Ladine Umlu. Iti Umlu. Okay, close name. Maria Griffith and Renee to the blue table. On deck. Oh, right, the winner here will go on to meet Jamie to see you guys in the final.
Let's go. Okay? Let's go.
Ten minute break, starting now. Except for the girls, we're gonna finish the class. If you're gonna use the bathroom, boys, go to it. Renee with the win. Renee and Jamie. Renee has 1 minute. Jamie with the win. Ambryn and Jamie. Jamie has 1 minute. And the winner of that will face Maria Peterson. Amber and Jamie to the blue table, please. Okay, I'm going to go through the people on the pro right arm 225 class. Ambryn was the winner, so Maria Peterson and Ambryn in the finals of the blue table. Ambryn gets 1 minute. Here are your competitors in the 225 right arm class. Grammy Affleck, Anthony Prosser, Jason Shaw, Yuri Katsev, Andrew Stopolik, Victor Bella, Curtis Murray, Pete Jerning, Hugh Nutbrown, Cody Slovitt. If I missed anybody, you better get up here. Let us know. Okay, we need Maria and Ambryn for the finals on the blue table. Okay, for Grandmasters under 165, we only have two competitors, St. Louis and Brian Martinet. So that'll be a super match now. That's it. Maria Peterson will win. Winner champion Maria Peterson. Second place Amber Dross. And third place Jamie Pruitt. And I get you ladies over on this side for your medals and your picture.
Break time?
Lorraine, are you around? All right.
On the red table, leading the best of three for St. Louis and Brian Martinet. The men's 165 and under Grandmaster. This will be a super match. All right, we need St. Louis and Brian Martinet. To the table, please, for the Grandmasters 165. Okay, where is St. Louis and Brian Martinet? First one to the table gets a win. All right, this is the best of three. St. Louis and Brian Martinet, 165 Grandmasters. Left arm. And we're deep inside. Martinet goes for the press. Makes it look easy. Stay at the table, guys. Best of three. Best of three. Don't go anywhere, Zane.
Let's see if Zane can counter that attack. Deep inside. Another foul here from St. Louis. I think Zane needs to apply more back pressure, work those fingers. There's the back pressure. But Brian Martinet's too much in the press. Brian Martinet takes the win. Grandmasters champion, 165 left on.
Just gotta call out the guys in the 200-pound Grandmasters, just to let you know who's there. Let me know if you don't hear your name. Grant Green, Blair Wetzel, Ryan LETAWSKY, James Weshanowski, Stephanie LeGault. Did I miss anybody? Stephane LeGault, sorry. Left arm 200 Grandmasters. Yeah, all right, can I get the referees back to the tables, please? Let's get our referees back to the table. Pro class. On the red table, Remy Fleck and Anthony Prosser, the first representatives of the pro class, right arm 225. And on the black table, Sean Pickering and Nathaniel Watson on the black table.
Best. Saturday.
One elbow foul on Pickering. Looking for Nathaniel Watson to the black table. Nathan Watson. Left arm 200-pound flex. Winner, Sean Pickering. Jack Dennis and Gavin Gardner. To the black table, please. One elbow foul. On deck on the red table is Jason Shaw and Yuri Tennyson. What's going on here on the red table, the pro class? Guys out. We're tying these guys together.
Ready, go.
Now we need Luke Nemerson and Vlad Medkov. On deck on that table, Kirk Libimer and Noah Cola. We need another referee for Blue
The
Table.
last guy that pulled was one of the main tough guys. He's fast, he's slow, stop him.
Luke and Vlad on the black table. Luke and Vlad. Hold that match, Vitaly, hold that match. You're on deck. For your next match. Yeah. Kirk and Noah are next up on deck, that means. Anthony won, now we need Jason Shaw and Murray Patterson. And on the men's grandmasters, we need Brad Prince and Blair Wendell. On deck on that class will be Ryan LETAWSKY and James Wishanowski. Looking for Jason Shaw and Yuri Patterson.
Center.
table. On deck, Brian Dotnell. So Brad Prince and Blair Wetzel. On the blue table, we have Yuri and Jason on the red table. And they have Noah and Turk on the black table. On deck on the black table is
Center that. Center. Forward. Center. Wrist. 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 Knuckles down. Wrist. Knuckles down. Knuckles.
winner was Jason Andrews and Victor Bellow on the red table. Brad Prince with the win on the black blue table. Now I need Ryan Letowski, Jay Bushanowski. On deck will be
Don't move. Shoulder. Don't move. Side. There you go.
We need Andrew and Victor Beloff to the table. You, Andrew? Go stand up at the table. If you don't show up, you'll win. James Wichanowski with a win on the blue table.
Stop.
Blair and Ryan. And the next two, Ryan will get a minute. You have 20 seconds, Victor Belov, or you will lose this match. Andrew is your winner. Blair and Ryan at the blue table. Atticus and Ryan are on deck on the black table. The red table. Hugh Nutbrown.
Center. Don't move the center. Don't move. Shoulder. Don't move.
Hugh Nutbrown, Cody Slovic. James and Brad on the blue table. We're gonna tie these guys together on the blue table. Nope. Viewed up round, Cody Sluggett up there. On deck is Anthony and Curtis. For the pros. On deck is Cohen and Stefan. On the brass table. That round taking a few swings on the elbows. One elbow foul on Cody. Advocates with the win there. Now we need Ryan Horkoff and Cohen, Belichuk, and Stefan Legabe. Brown taking a few shots at Coach Sluggett and finally gets a win there. Hugh Brown with the win. Now we need Anthony and Curtis. Anthony Prosser and Curtis Murray to the red table. We still got Brad and James up there on the blue table. On the black table we have Stefan and Cohen. On deck on the black table is going to be Gavin Gardner and Luke Levison.
Wrist here. Ready, go! Stop, stop. Straight on the foot. Go ahead. Strong.
Winner's name is, if you want the win, give me your name. Cohen with the win. So, Gavin and Luke, black table, please. Pete, Jordy, and Jason to the red table. Jason Shaw and Pete Jordy. Anthony won the last match. And
Come on.
Pete Gurney and Jason on the red table.
Second back. Rotate. Rotate.
Yuri and Victor. Yuri wins. So it's going to go to Grammy and Cody Sluggett. On the red table. On the blue table. Who won between Brad and James? I need a winner, Brad and James. James. So we need James. Or sorry. Brad and Blair on the red or blue table. And I look on the black table. Grandmasters over 200. Left arm. Myron Braun, Brad Hunter, Tim Griffith, Stu Doyle, Doug Curtis, Ben Souls, Wade Graves. If I missed anybody or something's wrong there, come up and see us right away. Winner was who? Come to the table when you win, please, people. I've said this 100 times.
I got a short one.
No corner and swing to the black table, please. Blair and Brad. Who won us? Cody Slumming with the win there. Urian Curtis on the red table now. Now we need James Wijanowski and Blair Wetzel for the finals on the blue table. Blair will get a minute. Yuri and Urian Curtis.
On the black table, Cohen, Blanchard, and Vedan Humalex. Next.
Okay, guys. Center. Ready to go.
On deck on the pro table is Pete and Cody. James and Blair to the deck. James and Blair on the blue table. Atticus with the win on the black table. With the straps on the red table, Cohen and Vladimir on the black table, please. Amu from Vancouver guy, Adam, Vadim. On deck on that table is Kurt and Ryan Horton. Kurt Lieberman, Ryan Horkoff are on deck on the black table. On the red table, Steve and Cody are on deck. On the blue table, we're doing the finals. And we'll be going right into the Grandmasters over 200 on the blue table. Vadim for the win. Kirk and Ryan to the black table, please. On deck on that table is Jack Dennis and Ned Hudson. Yuri with the win on that table. Now we need Pete Durnan and Cody Slovic. These are the last two guys left on the blue table and the 200-pound Grandmasters. Jack and Vlad. To the black table, please. On deck on that is Stefan Gavin. We got a rematch here on the blue table. We're gonna have a B-side final, James and Blair. That's good. We have Pete Cody up there. On deck on the pro table is Andrew and Anthony.
Wrist here. Wrist. Alright, good. Second, now this one. Ready, go!
Winner was Vlad. Good cover. Now we need Stefan and Gavin on the black table. Blair and James for the finals on the blue table. Got a match we got going on here on the red table. Check this out, Cody's Nugget takes the win on that one. Now we need Andrew and Anthony on the red table. On deck on the blue table will be in the 200 Grandmasters class first two competitors, Myron Braun and Brandon Hunter. Over 200. What's your name, pal? Gavin Gardner with the win. Nathan Watson and Noah Foley. Noah Cola, Nathan Watson. Blair, Westfield is your winner and champion. James Wisnowski, second place. Grant Prince, third place. Come on over and get your medals, guys. Myron Braun and Brad Hunter for a new class on the blue table, over 200 Grandmasters. Ryan LETAWSKY. Nathan Watson to the table. You have 10 seconds. James and Brad over here to get your medals, please. And Blair. Jason and Hugh to the red table, please. Jason and Hugh. On deck is
It's 30 seconds and it's like 1 minute already.
Jason and Hugh. On deck on the red table is Anthony and Cody. Myron, Braun, and Brad Hunter are gonna go to war here on the blue table. On the black table, we need Vlad, Cohen and Vlad. Did you guys just pull? No, Vlad Hutchoff and Cohen. Okay. Tim Griffiths, Student Well to the blue table, please. On deck on that table is Doug Curtis, Ben Souls. On deck on the red table, Jason and Yuri. Hutchcroft with the win. Sean Pickering and Luke to the black table. Sean and Luke to the black table. On deck on that will be Atticus and Vidal. Dean. Right, Jason and Yuri's on deck on the red table. Atticus and black. Dean. One elbow bow on the black table. Tim with the win on the blue table. Now we need Doug Curtis, Ben Souls. On deck is Wade Graves and Brad Hunter. Former North America champion against the former world champion. Cody with the win on the red table. Now we need Jason and Yuri to the red table. Sean, Jason and Yuri to the table, and Andrew and Hugh are on deck on that table, on the red table. But right now we need Jason and Yuri to the red table. Kirk and Gavin are on deck on the black table. Wade Graves and Brad Hunter are on deck on the blue table. They're going into the straps on the black table. Jason for the win on the red table. Now we need Andrew and Hugh on the red table. Andrew and Hugh to the red table. Jason and Cody are on deck. On deck is Kirk and Gavin. Gardner. On deck on the black table. On the red table right now, we need Jason and Cody. Or sorry, Andrew and Hugh. Atticus with the win. Now Kirk and Gavin to the table. And goes with the win on the blue table. Need Wade Graves and Brad Hunter to the blue table, please. Jason and Cody up there right now. We need now we need Jason and Hugh.
Can I have Noah and Vlad complete black table? Noah, Polo, and Vlad.
The winner here will be Andrew in the next round. See who goes and faces who number in the finals. Jason and Cody up there, pick your winner on the pro table. Tim Griffith, Ben Souls on deck on blue table. Winner, Cody Griffith. Andrew and Cody to the pro table. Cody, you'll get a minute. Ray Graves and Brad Hunter on the blue table right now. Vlad and Gavin are on deck on the black table. Andrew and Cody are going to fight here to see who faces who in the finals. Tim Griffith and Ben Souls are on deck. Okay, we need you up here, Cody. Time is elapsed.
Move the center. Shoulder. Don't move the shoulder. Stop. Move.
The winner here will face you up round the final. Glad and Gavin are on deck on the black table. What's the call on the blue table?
One move the center. Very shoulder. One move the shoulder. Shoulder.
One's down each on the blue table. I got my mirror down there. Tim and Ben are on deck on that table. Noah with the win on that table. Now we need Glenn and Gavin to the black table. Sorry, Badine and Gavin to the black table. Luke and Noah are on deck on the black table. Brad Hunter with the win on the blue table. Now we need Tim Griffith and Ben Souls. Andrew and Cody up there right now. Andrew with the win on the pro table. Andrew gets a minute, then he'll have to face Hugh Nutbrown in the finals. Lift. On deck on the blue table, Stu Gold of Curtis. Hugh Nutbrown and Andrew at the red table. Andrew has 1 minute.
Shoulder. Ready,
Luke
go.
and Noah are on deck on the black table. Please pay attention if you're in the right hand throw 200-pound class. I'm going to list the names. Rick Evans, Luke Leversley, Grant Bellamy, Brad Green, Michael Netanyahu, looks like Hershey. Sergey Koshamoya.
Wrist. Wrist. Wrist.
Nathan Yuri, Jason Black, Jason Jeremy Estes, Charles Thomas, give me a flag, and Greg Burnett. We're in the finals here in the Pro Class. Basically, right?
Yes.
Максимально високо забирай.
Captain Curious, can you come and see me, please?
Високо бери мені, забирай палець. Максимально высоко бери. Не зевай, Андрюха. Как только атакуешь.
Sean Pickering and Atticus on deck on the black table. Stu and Doug for the blue table, please.
Move the center. Попробуй высоко пальцем. Попробуй не проспать. Он не проспал, хорошо, да. Он отвлекся до того, что, блядь, да, все. Там ты почти распомнил. Да.
On deck on the blue tables, Myron and Ben.
Не спи, Андрей.
Stand back on the block tables, Betty and Luke.
Hey, we're in the finals here with you
Не спи.
and Andrew. Sue Doyle with the win on the blue table. Now we need Myron and Ben. Myron and Ben on the blue table.
Ready, go. Получится. Натягивай его, хорошо натягивай.
On deck on the blue table will be Wade Graves and Stu Doyle on deck.
Представляй пальцы, ты сами роби. Давай, через спину
We got Nine and Luke up there at the table now. Sorry, Sean Pickering and Atticus at the table. Nine and Luke are on deck.
Да. И побивай его через мизинец. Ключ робить те саме, що... Да, то, що ти делал, делай. Не зевай. Не зевай.
Atticus with a win on the black table.
Фали. Локоть, підніми. Фали.
47 against Nash there. Oh, look at that. Almost outside.
Раніше, лок. Треба раніше було піднімати лок. Не забув.
One over foul on Andrew.
Wrist. Wrist. Rotate.
Плечо ставлю.
On deck on the red table will be starting another class, 200-pound class, Rick Edmond, Lou Liverson.
Не сливай, ладно, не сливай.
Rotate. Wrist. Тримай.
All right, you gotta get off the stage there,
Давай,
Sean.
плечо хорошо.
Sean, off the stage.
Джей,
All right, I'm gonna let me do.
Rotate.
Elbow down on background. Wade and Stu on the blue. Brad Hunter and Tim Griffith are on deck on the blue table.
возьми другую, потому что...
These are elbow fouls, guys. You don't get a break for elbow fouls. Get back to the table. Oh, who won it? Okay, so the beat got by okay, you do it. That's all right.
Can I have Sean Pickering and table, please?
Reed Graves with the win on the blue table. Got you, buddy. Now I need Grant Humber, Tim Griffith on the blue table. Need Andrew and Hugh on the red table.
Winner of this match will pull out the shoot for the final.
Let's go, guys. Andrew, 10 seconds. Or you lose the match. 9, 8. Is he hearing me? 7, 6, 5, 4. Brad Hunter, Tim Griffith.
Ой, Блэр, это Блэр сразу бей и все. Разрывайся. Разрывайся.
Who's refereeing on
Давай, давай! Все,
Разрывайся. Не пусти.
на 3 тоже.
Він розорветься.
Не бери. Вот такого никогда не делал.
Brad Hunter, Tim Griffith to the blue table, please. Hugh Brown, winner and champion. Now we need Rick Edmonds and Luke Liverson in the 200-pound class to the red table, please. Atticus with the win. Atticus and Sean Pickering for the finals. Atticus is the winner and champion. Sean Pickering, second place. Third place was Luke Leverson. Ryan, you still here? Yeah. Again, here up around Andrew and Cody, come over and get your medals over here. Over here. Rick Evans and Luke Leverson to table number 1. Listen, guys, I gotta tell you something. We gotta be very quick on this. We have an hour to get this done. We're gonna kick off the stage. So, So let's pay attention and get a quick thing going. Rick on the red table with Luke Leverson. Brad with the win on the blue table.
Hey, 225 plus average.
Wade Myron on the blue table. Looking for Myron, here he comes, good stuff. Luke Leverson, Rick Evans, you got him. You got him. On deck, Brad Bellamy, Brent Bellamy, Brad Prince.
Okay, Gage Asso. Evan Speed, Michael Kazmachuk, Tim Lewis, Phil Yu, Jesse Martini, Harry Stewart, Caleb Bain, and Colin Milner. First to the table are Jesse and Harry. To the black table.
Tim Griffith and Wade Graves to the blue table, please. The winner here will go to meet Brad Hunter in the finals.
Jesse Martini and Harry Stewart. Harry Stewart.
Wade. Wade Graves with the win. Wade has 1 minute, then he's going to face Brad Hunter for the finals.
Just a bit. Wrist top. Wrist here. Ready, go.
We're going to go to the men's masters right arm 165 and under after this matchup between Graves and Hunter. It is Zane Lewis and Chris Gallant and Brian Marginette are the three competitors. If I missed anybody, come and see me right away. We got the finals going on here on the blue table. Brent Bellamy, Brad Prince to the table, please. On deck is Micah Netanyahu and Serhi Kashagwai.
Come on, Brent. Jeremy and Harry, who won?
Go, bam, bam.
All right.
Can I have Gage Asso and Evan Speed?
Brad Hunter, winner champion. Wade Graves, second place. Third place was Tim Griffith. Yep, Tim Griffith.
Go, bam, bam. Big ball, Brad. Let's go, Brad. Guys, going Edward. Fire it up, Brad. Come on, Brad. Good job, Brad. Drive it off. Stop.
On the blue table, the 165 under, we need St. Louis Chris Gallant.
Stick to that top rope, Brad.
Ryan. Need Brad, Wade, and Tim over here to get their medals.
Center my way. Wrist. Shoulder in.
Brent and Brad on the pro table right now. We need Micah and Serhai on deck.
Wrist. 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 Ready, go!
St. Louis Chris Gallant to the blue table, please. Right arm, thank you. Micah and Serhai to the table, please.
Can I have
On deck is Nathan Muir and Jason T-Bob.
Michael Casper Chest and Tim Lewis?
Go, Zane! Mike up! There was nobody! Go! Stop! Mike up!
Tim Lewis. Tim Lewis to the black table, please.
Wait, Zane! Hurry! Go! Shot! Winner!
Coming. Oh, yes.
Mike up!
Prime Marginac Chris Gallant on the blue table, please. What you need, pal? Buddy, what you need? St. Louis Chris Gallant on the blue table, please. Nathan and Jason are on the red table. We need Greg Burnett and Luke on deck on the red table. Nick Evans and Noah Cola to table number blue and black. Amateur right arm, change your pads, guys. Change your pads. Greg and Luke to the red table, please. Greg and Luke. Chris Gallant has a minute, and he'll pull Brian Marginac in the finals. On deck on the black table is Jason Bacon, David Austin. On deck will be Brent Bellamy and Graham Evans. That's on the red team. We need Brian Marginette, Chris Delan over on there.
Let's go! Go!
Noah with the win. Now we need Jason Bacon and David Austin on the black table. Brent and Graham on deck on the red table. Brian, Chris, and Zane, come over and get your medals. Brian, are you over here? Brent and Graham. On deck is Charles and
Go! That's away, buddy. That's away. That's away. Nice.
Grand Prince Jeremy Esty on the blue table. On deck, Brent Bellamy, Kirk. Win for Dave.
No shot right here. You want to go that way?
Sorry? I can. This is right over. I have to
Go! Stop! Stop!
Oops.
No, you don't have. On deck, Noah and David on the black table. On deck on the red table is Charles, Thomas, and Serhai. Noah and David. We're sorry, should have been. Oh,
Sorry?
Noah and David. Noah and David. David Austin, right arm. Noah Cola. Brent Bellamy with the win. I need Charles Thomas and Serhai
Super strong, Dave.
on the red table.
Super strong, David.
Brent Bellamy and Kirk LeBois to the blue table, please. Right arm. On deck, Nick Evans, Jason.
What do you want there, Dave? Get up, Charles. Super strong, Dave. Super strong.
Cole, did you take the papers? All right. Brad and Brent. Brad Prince, Brent Bellamy on the blue table.
Go! Wait, Dave. Super strong. Get in there. There, Dave. Stay strong. Stay strong, buddy. Stay strong. Looking strong. Looking strong, Dave. That's great, Dave. Stay strong, buddy. Get him, Charles.
Noah won that. Nick Evans and Jason Bacon.
Go! Go! Stop, stop, stop.
Nicole.
Go!
Who was the winner? Jason with the win. Now I need Noah and David.
Go, Bam Bam! Slip out, man. Slip out. Super strong, super strong. Come on, super strong, Brett. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, buddy. Get him, Brett. You got it. You got it. Breathe on that arm. That's the way. There you go. Let her go, Brett. Go. Let her go, buddy. You got him, you got him. You got it, buddy. Get him done. Nice. Go on, Bam Bam. Is there more, man? Yeah.
Okay, the black table, I need David and Jason. Or actually, hold on, you guys are on deck. Noah and Kaylin. Kaylin, Bang, and Noah. All right, sorry, guys.
Super strong, buddy, super strong.
Jason and Jeremy Esty on the red table, please. Jason Bacon. Or hold on, sorry. Jason T-Bone. And Jeremy Estes. Jason T-Bone. On deck is David and Jason on table number, on the black table. One elbow foul on Esty on the red table.
Come on, Jeremy.
Super strong, super fast. You got it. Easy.
Come on, Jeremy.
Go, Bam Bam! Go! Man, that's the way, buddy. That's the way. Go! Got it, father, got the warning. I'll move the center. Shoulder. Go!
Come on, baby. Come on.
We got a match here on the pro table. Check these guys out, Jason and Jeremy. And we're on the black table as well.
You gotta follow in the warm.
Behind your shoulder fast, Jeremy.
Don't move the center. Ready, go!
We have Kevin on the seniors match. Big couple. We're on the spots.
Goes back. Foul. Go!
Micah and Luke to the red table, please. On deck, I need Nathan and Graham. And right now, Micah and Luke. Brent Bellamy and Brad Prince going to war on that blue table over there. David Austin and Jason Bacon are on deck on this black table.
Go, wake up! Big pull, buddy! Big pull, Micah! Ready, go! Nice! Stop!
Winner's name is what? Nathan and Graham on the red table, please. Nathan and Graham. Rick and Charles is on deck on the red table. We need David Austin and Jason Bacon on the black table. Kaylin, you won that match.
Killer strong. Big pull, buddy. Super strong, buddy. Super strong. Shoulder it. Center that way. You got this. Okay. Ready, go! You got it, Dave. You got it, buddy. You got it. You got it. Nice. Go! Stop!
Dave won that match. Jason Bacon takes fourth place.
Go!
So it's David and Noah. David and Noah to the black table. The winner here will.
It's getting tight.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, Ray. Big quality. You showed up. Hammer time. Go. Stop. Big pull. Make it happen.
Nathan Muir with the win on that one. Rick Evans and Charles to the red table. Rick and Charles.
Come on, Brad. Big pull, buddy. You got this. Go. It's away, Dave. Nice.
Winner's name is Noah. Noah with the win.
Stop. You got it, Charles? I didn't see it. Yeah, he go down. Big pull there, Brent. Big pull, Brent. Go. Nice, buddy.
Kaylin. Noah. Welcome. Kaylin and David to the table, please. David Austin, I need you to the table right now. Okay, so he's out. Try, buddy. Get back up here. Noah. You guys are going to do the best of 5 right now. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Rick Edmonds with a win there. Grand Prince Jeremy Esty. Who won between Brad and Brent in the super match? This is the finals of the 225 amateur class. Brad Prince, Brett Bellamy, could you come get your medals, please?
It's all your fault. I know it'd be such a good match fresh, but here it's like, it's my new class.
Men's Masters over 200-pound class. These are the competitors. Jason Shaw, Jeremy Dross, Pete Durning, Jonathan Mercer, Harry Stewart, Jesse Martini. Any problems, come and see me. If not, we're going to start with this on table number. Brad Prince to the red table. On deck on that red table, Greg and Brent. First match on the blue table, Jason Shaw and Jeremy Dross.
I'm sure it is. Go.
Blue table right. On deck on the blue tables, Pete Durning and Jonathan Mercer. Kaylin, Noah, and David, please come get your medals over here. Give us a second here. Greg Burnett and Brett Bellamy to the red table. On deck, Sherhai and Jason. On deck, on the blue tables, Pete Journey and Jonathan Mercer.
Let's go, let's go. Stay here first. Go.
Dross with the win on table blue. Pete Journey and Jonathan Mercer. Greg with the win there. Meets Sherhai and Jason on the red table.
Okay, on this black table, can I have Jesse Martini and Phil?
On deck, Harry Stewart and Jesse Martini on the blue table.
Jesse Martini.
Go.
Mika and Nathan are on deck on the red table. Jason Teacock with the win. So Mika and Nathan Muir. I need your name. What's your name? Phil? Okay.
Okay, can I have Alex Diaz and Evan Speed to the black table?
On deck, Harry and Jesse on the black table. On deck, Rick and Jeremy Esty on the red table. We need Rick and Jeremy Esty up there. Micah 1 on the red table. We have Esty looking for Rick Edmonds. We need Harry Stewart and Jesse Martini on the blue table. Sirhai and Mika are on deck on the red table.
Ready, go.
Keelan and Colt are on deck on the black table. I need a winner on the blue table. Who won that match? Harry Stewart.
Come on, Evan. Straight up, straight back.
Katie, Terry Taylor, Jeremy Dross on the blue table. On deck will be Pete and Harry. Jeremy Esty with the win on the red table. Now it's Sirhai and Mika. Brent Bellarmine, Jeremy Esty are on deck on the red table. Pete Turner and Harry Stewart on deck on the blue table.
Kaylin Bain and Colt Milner.
Michael the one there. Brent Bellamy, Jeremy SD on the red table.
Gage Assel and Tim Lewis on deck. Gage and Tim.
Pete and Henry are still on deck on the blue table.
Ready, go!
The win went to Kaylin. Can I have Gage and Tim to the table?
Greg and Jason are on deck on the red table. Actually, Jeremy won that, so I need Greg and Jason up. I need Brent and I need Greg and Jason.
Tim Lewis. Tim Lewis.
John Mercer and Jesse Martini are on deck on the blue table. One elbow pad on the winner is Gage on the black table.
Up to the B side, Jason! Good job, Greg.
To the black.
Harry Stewart and Cole Milner. Harry's on the other table, so there'll be a minute there. Mika and Jeremy on the red table. Brad Prince, Wade Graves, and Tim Griffiths, could you come get your medals, please? What a match going on here.
Harry Stewart.
Harry Stewart for the win. Harry, you're one and over on this table over here now. Black table, Harry Stewart and Colton Miller. John Mercer and Jesse Martini is on the table. On the deck is Jason Shaw, Pete Journey. On deck is Gage and Jesse.
Wrist. Ready, go! Please register.
Harry Stewart with the win. Now I need Gage and Jesse Martini, but he's on the other table right now.
Go!
Winner was. Oh, one foul each, guys. That's one foul each.
Hey, come on, babe.
Oh my God, super strong, buddy. Super strong, my God. Jesse's over here now.
Gage and Jesse on the black table, please. On the blue table, we need.
Hammer hard, babe. Go first.
Who won between John and Jesse? Jason Shaw, Pete Turner to the table. Terry Taylor and Jesse M are on deck on the black table, blue table.
Stop. Open. Don't move the center. Shoulder in. Don't move your shoulder.
Winner was Mika. Now we need Greg and Mika. We have 1 minute, Mika.
Go.
Evan Speed and Harry Stewart are on deck on the black table. Winner was Jason Shaw. Terry Taylor, Jesse Martini on the blue table, please. Okay, we need Greg and Mika on the red table to see who goes to the finals. What's your name, man? Turn around, let me see your name. Okay, Jesse. Greg and Mika at the table, please. Guys, minutes up. We got Terry Taylor and Jesse Martin
Terry Stewart!
on the blue table. On deck is Jeremy Johnson and Harry Stewart on the blue table. Yeah. Don't get confused, Larry.
Go.
Jason T-Buck and Greg Burnett are in the finals. Somebody has a minute. Greg gets a minute.
Ready, go!
Okay, Evan won the last match. Can I have Michael, Jason Chuck, or something like that, and Phil?
Jerry Taylor, Jeremy Josh, and Harry Stewart are on deck on blue table. This is the finals. Jason's Greg's gonna have to beat Jason twice to win it. We got Alex and Gage. Alex and Kyla on deck. On the black table. Now we need Alex and Kylan on the black table, and Caleb Bain, Alex Diaz. Jason, winner and champion. Greg and Jeremy. Jason, Greg, and Jeremy, could you come get your medals, please?
On deck on the black table will be Michael and Evan.
Jesse and Jason are on deck.
Jason, Greg, and Jeremy, please come get your medals at the podium.
Ready, go!
Jesse and Jason to the blue table, please. On deck. Don't have one yet.
Shoulder. Ready, go! Come on, man. Go!
Forward, where you at?
This time, can we get Mike and Helen to the main stage? Mike and Helen to the main stage.
Don't move the center. Shoulder. Don't move. Shoulder.
All right, bring me over here. Harry and Jason. Harry and Jason, is that who we got there?
Ready, go!
Where did the refs go? We need one more ref. Okay.
Can I have Michael and Evan? Michael and Evan.
All right, good game.
Jason with the win. So we're gonna have Jeremy Dross and Jason Shaw in the finals. Jason gets a minute, and it'll have to be Jeremy twice.
All right, Perry, just a quick scheduling note here for all the Good Games fans. In about 15 minutes from right now, we'll have a brief intermission at the main stage as Freestyle Soccer Co-Ed Finals kicks off at 6:30 on the main stage, followed by the conclusion of our Arm Wrestling Championships in their different weight classes. 10 minutes from now, we're going to have a switchover on the stage for Freestyle Soccer, so don't go anywhere. And as we're setting up the stage for Freestyle Soccer, in the meantime, in between time, I'd like to turn your attention over to our high-flying freestyle athletes over here at Freestyle Trampoline. We got a special presentation for you in about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. The party continues. Oh, yeah.
Can I have Phil and Alex? Phil and Alex. Players. Phil. We're not done this class. Vitaly. Hey guys, I still need 2 refs on this table.
Jeremy Ross, winner and champion.
Can I have Kyle and Jesse Martini are on deck on the back table?
Ready, go!
I need Jason, Jeremy, Jason, and Harry over here to get your medals, please. Ryan.
Ready, go!
Okay, we're gonna have to give up the stage for an hour, and these draw sheets, everybody keeps coming up saying we missed them, so we're gonna go through it and try to get them straightened out, and we'll come back in an hour. So don't leave, we're gonna try to get the draw sheets straightened out.
That's right, Perry. Don't go anywhere because the Rattlesnake Championship Finals just around the corner here in the Arm Wrestling Championship. 2026 Good Games rolling on. We've got a very special presentation over to the left of the stage. You can come on over and get a closer look if you wanted to, or you can just turn and look over to the left in about 3 minutes. It's going to be kicking off right after this impressive contest.
What is Come on, Bill!
I need a bunch of guys up here to help me move this big platform.
All hands on deck.
Okay, they're gonna be done in 30 minutes, they say, but we're still probably gonna need 40 or so to get the draw sheet straightened out.
Oh, we appreciate that, Perry. Lots more arm wrestling action coming up just around the corner. And as they're starting to move that furniture around a little bit, I'd invite everybody to come on over and take a look at what's about
Watch
to
out for
go
that truck,
down
boys.
on our trampolines. 90 seconds from now, it's going to be live like Saturday night. We're doing it.
We've got a match going on here on this black table.